Welcome back to episode 17 of Greatest's Let's Play Modded Minecraft series. We left it last episode after finishing preparation for our portal, and we had these rituals with lava in them. Now, as you can see right now, they don't have lava in them. Why? Well, I turned them off. Just put a lever on the underside, and they're off. But yeah, I don't want to have to do that manually each time. I want a control system here that automatically feeds this stuff back. As you can see here, this one's full, but this one's half. So, and this is on purpose really. So what I need is some way to read this and say, hey, if you're full or very close to full, shut off the lava. And conversely, if it starts draining, when it drains past a certain point, lava switch on and it'll charge back up again. It just means that I'm not going to be just permanently using lava, or I'm not reliant upon Botania's flowers not to use it. I'm not sure how good they are at using up the lava or not. It sounded like they were just going permanently, so I'm going to put a control system in. If any of you know differently and know they're going to shut down automatically, then fine. But I want to do something on camera anyway. Yeah, it should be a pretty cool build. Not very complicated, but let's just rip the floor up. Now, you may have seen from my builds, I generally try to hide everything. I'm not really a fan of exposed cabling at all. And what that generally means is, if I wanted to use redstone, this stuff, putting it here and doing other kind of logic gate stuff, which we'll come to in a minute, I can't put my floor back down. So the first thing I need is some way to, if you don't know, sorry, the mana pool is going to emit a redstone signal underneath, anywhere near it. But obviously I don't want it interfering with the floor. So I've got to get that same signal strength from here downwards. And there's plenty of ways to relay redstone, but it tends to relay it, like for example repeaters, they'll do it at full strength, and I'm not even sure if, because to explain again, this thing is not going to emit like a full 16 redstone signal. It's going to be somewhere between 0 and 60, 0 and 15 or whatever it is as the maximum, purely because it's an indicator of how full the mana pool is. So what we want is some way to compare that with a known source, and compare is the word. First thing I'm going to need, excuse me, first thing I need is a peripheral proxy. It's a very, very cheap block that I'm just using to relay the signal down, so it's not going to interrupt my floor at all. If there is a cheaper block than this that you know of, let me know. I would be happy to use something that isn't weirdly from open peripherals. There could be some arrangement of redstone that would transmit stuff straight down, but remember, this isn't a full redstone signal, it's a variable one. So yeah, this might be a signal of 3 I need to transmit downwards. So in this case, I'm just going to, whoops, I'm a bit too far away from it. There we go. That should do. Now that signal will now be coming down to here. That's step 1. Step 2, yeah, horrid, is I need to, even more horrid, I need to then compare that here with a known source. So let's just channel this out. Yes, I'm a little OCD about these kind of things. So in order to do that, I need to go into Project Red. We can use the default Minecraft comparators, which is what we're going to be doing. But I need them on a wall, and you can't really do that with the default ones, I don't think. So first thing we need to do is make some plates. And I've been cooking up some smooth stone into circuit plates. From those, I'm going to need to, let's just get a comparator. That's the default Minecraft one, as you're aware. That's the recipe. This one is slightly different. So these are the circuit plates. We need some conductive plates and a cathode. That just needs a redstone. Torch. So I'm going to need one of you. Four of those. That's it. Just need a bit of nether quartz. There we go, one comparator. That's not all though. I also need a screwdriver, and the screwdriver is the equivalent of the, you know, the kind of spanner, crescent hammer, those kind of things. It's the editing tool, so it's just 3 iron and a couple of lights. Great. That's 2, and put you back. Give a moment. Okay. That'll do. So, if I hit this right there, it's the wrong way around. So you see in at the top, out at the bottom, which is fine. But positive and negative, depending which way around you have these, will depend on what eventually happens to this circuit. If you have them the wrong way around, this is going to turn the lava on when it gets full instead of turning it off. So if you shift right click, I'm to know that it's this way around. So we're going to get a positive signal from here, and it's going to compare it to this one. And what's going to happen, let me just, can I need another component before I do that. So I'm going to use a block of redstone, but you can use a lever just as easily, or a redstone torch, in fact, again, just as easily. And I'm going to put some redstone down. See, it's 14 there. Yeah, you can already see what's happening. Basically, the torch has gone off at the bottom. What's basically happening here is this is only half full. This is a stronger signal. The light at the bottom is going out. If this was full, it would be stronger than this one, and that would go. It would do this, because yeah, now there's no. It was a signal of 0 on this side, so you get the signal at the bottom. So what we actually want is this. So right now there's going to be no signal going out of the bottom, and no signal to the ritual is the same as turning it on. So it's turning that. Imagine if I didn't have that lever down there, there'd be no signal. No signal means on. When this fills up, the signal comes on and interrupts the ritual, and yeah, that's it. But I don't want to try and mess around with some vanilla stuff trying to extend this redstone signal down. You can do it with redstone torches and all kinds of stuff like that. No, we want something a lot easier. And most of you may guess what this is if you've done any amount of modded Minecraft. Red alloy wire. 3 red alloy ingots, and they come from red iron compound, which is just iron and some redstone. Lots of iron and redstone today. So we need at least 3, and I'm going to need 24 redstone, which I actually have on me, so that's fine. red iron compound, and we're just going to grab your view and cook you up, which due to the octadic capacitor is very fast. So now we just line you up and get some red alloy wire. Might need some more, but I made it a little bit more earlier, so that's okay. As I said, I configured that side already. So all we now do is, from here, we just run a cable. And there are versions of this red alloy wire that don't have to stick to walls like this, but in fact, I don't need one. Now, that's because of the lever. So if I just remove that. So what's now happening is that ritual's activated because this isn't on. Okay, so if I come back up here, you're already seeing it, but there's proof. And just to, let me just seal this back in. Second. See, all nice and clean. Just to prove that we've got this working, it's sparing mana to items. So if I accept mana from items, I filled this mana tablet from this earlier. So you see the lava there. Drop this, get out of the way. See the mana pool filling. Shouldn't be a minute. At some point very, very shortly, it's going to send a larger signal. It's going to take a moment just for the last of the lava to get used, so it's not going to be immediate. Mana tablet run out. That's annoying. Let's grab a little bit of view then. There we go, it's full. So now this one's started up just because I've got the identical equipment. That lava should disappear very, very soon. It typically takes, I don't know, 30 seconds, something like that. The mana spread is full. So maybe the flowers have shut down. That'd be interesting. That's something that's possible, then I don't need to do all this trickery. But you might be able to use this trickery for other purposes, so yep, don't mind me. For example, I can lengthen this signal by 1 and have it shut down a lot earlier. So I don't need this mana pool full. I can have it 75%. I think the flowers have actually shut down because the mana spread is full. Let's just test that by dropping it and switching you out. I promise this is definitely working. I probably can't capture it on camera. I may need to lengthen that. Oh, yeah, it just refilled again then. You might have to be a bit lucky to catch it, or I may have to just lengthen the redstone a little bit to shut this down just a tad earlier. Just give me a minute while I just sort that out, and then I'll come back on camera. And here we are. I've changed it to be a signal strength of 13 hitting the comparator instead of 14, so one extra. As you see, the mana pool isn't full, and neither is this one. Neither is the mana spreader. This one hasn't finished yet. It's still going a little bit. This one has already run out. So, you know, it's basically said the mana pool has told it, yeah, stop doing the ritual. I'm full enough for now. So, now we come to the bit that we're waiting for. I had to open this portal, and if I remember rightly, it's just right-click that core at the bottom. So let's give that a go. We've got a couple of full mana pools. And that's probably going to be using quite a lot of mana. It is. I think it's about half a pool, so let's give that a moment. Is that actually done now? Is that open? Not sure if that's the open effect, but easy way to tell. You want the updated version of the Lexica. Where have I put my Lexica? I always lose it. Oh well. Nope, okay, well, I'll just make another one. I will probably find it later, or probably find it's been stuck under my nose somewhere, so let's just make you and you. And they've still not dropped enough for that to affect things. Magnets off. And did I get an updated version? Yes, I did. So that portal is open and fine. Elven Guard. Yada 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 yada. Yeah. So Dreamwood, Elementium, Pitsquid Sword, Dragonstone. Okay, so this is the next tier up of materials and can be used for a few different things. One is an upgrade to these mana spreaders that can transmit them farther away, I think up to 20 blocks, but also much faster. Don't really need it here. I mean, these are plenty fast enough, but hey, why not? So there's definitely that. Yeah, I can transmit mana steel, and that's definitely something I want. So let's do that now. So the reason for this is a lot of the higher tier stuff. Effectively, this is the biggest tier up. So if I just throw this in, out comes my much better Elementium. 27 other stuff. Cool. So what else? Pixie dust. Well, yeah, that's good too. Okay, what's pixie dust for? Well, you remember when I was making this thing outside, and under here I had to put this, the alchemy catalyst. There's an upgraded version of it called Conjuration Catalyst. and it doubles resources. And by doubling, I don't mean like from mining things, making double the output. I mean literally taking one and making two of the same thing. In particular, I think it does nether quartz and glowstone dust. So for an expensive mana, which is renewable now, remember, because of blood magic, we get doubling, and pretty much that's my only real long-term need to go back to nether gone. No more nether trips, no more need for glowstone dust or nether quartz. Let's do that. So definitely a good objective. Where was I? Ah, yes. I need two of these. Let's just convert them into mana pearls. And I'm going to throw them in here as well. This is magic stuff. Just get free stuff back. Cool. So, let's check the book. Not going to come on to Dragonstone just yet. And yes, you can get a different kind of quartz, that's fine. And glass. Ritual of Gaia, that's something I definitely have to do, but not just yet. You see all the green stuff, this is the recipes from the second tier. So there's lots of stuff that we couldn't do originally that we now can. For instance, Globetrotter Sash is the even faster version of the Sojourner Sash, except I have these three things, I don't have this. Guess what? That drops off the boss. So I'm going to have to prepare for that one. All these other things are upgraded versions. For example, Golden Laurel Crown, that protects you against death. If you were to die, you have a Gaia Spirit. It's basically like last stand, I guess, if you were thinking about COD, for Call of Duty, I should say. You're about to die and you get a chance. It's called Last Stand. It's been ages since I played it. What I'm actually looking for, however, is in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Conjuration. There we go. So we make one of these alchemy casamists, or rob the other one, which is a mana pearl, 2 gold, a couple of brewing stands, and the brewing stands are just a blaze rod. And it's cobblestone, isn't it? These are gold. And a pearl, which I have, and some living rock, which is outside. I just don't want to reuse this alchemy focus on. I think that's it. Oh, I converted all the mana pearls, didn't I? Whoops. Oh, really? Oh, yes, I know, I know. I'll just throw them into the wrong blaze. Free gift, elves, free gift. There we go. Alright, mana pearl. Mana pearl. 4 of those, 2 of these, 2 of those, and we get that. Then we want the upgraded version, which is just 4 more living wood. Okay, now I could put it under here, and I wonder if that lets... I wonder if it's actually a direct upgrade. That'd be interesting. Let's just see for a second. Don't actually know this. One of the things I could upgrade. Let me look for one of the existing recipes, which is like another mana pearl. And let me get some quartz. So will you do the original? You will. Okay, so it is a direct upgrade, so I don't need to worry about not preserving the old one. But I should also be able to take nether quartz and make 2. Drop this. Oh, that's probably drained the pool dry. Has to be said. Oh no. No, why didn't you fill up then? Maybe it's only a chance of 2. I wonder. Yes, it appears to be only a chance of 2, but I've drained that mana pool dry now. I'm not doing anything more with that. What I am going to do then is I'm going to build another building with another couple of setups like this. As you can see, they are keeping up with the mana pools and they are self-regulating now. So even though that mana pool isn't full, neither is this mana spreader. So those flowers will keep going if that ritual was on. It's now self-regulating when it's not precisely full. And don't turn this off. If you turn it off, you've got to turn it back on again, which uses up a lot of mana. So this room can stay exactly as it is now. I'll probably fill in the floor so I don't see all of that down there too much. And we're pretty much done with the Alfheim portal. All sorted. We've got doubling of nether quartz and glowstone. That should work as well. Let me just... Oh, I've used up all of the... I've used up all of them. Oh no, wait, hang on. And all you back, we've got a little bit more here. So it should work for glowstone as well, accepting mana from items. Yes. Let's go and get some glowstone. I will have to look up to see if it can be used for anything else, but... And what I'm probably also going to have to rig up is a system where that basically says if I'm below a certain number of glowstone or a certain number of quartz somehow, probably when I get into I think, applied logistics, hey, just start dropping it into a mana pool until until it's better. Yep, so it looks like I'm going to do the same thing. Yep, so works about maybe just less than half the time it looks like. And that's, again, drained it. Cool. And because we're nearly at the end of the episode, I thought, hey, let's just go ahead with and do the Ritual of Gaia. Looks like this, and it creates a boss. Now, I could probably die here. It's supposed to be harder than the Wither, and I haven't ever fought it before, so there is that. We need to upgrade 4 mana pylons to Gaia pylons, so that's going to require obviously 8 pixie dust and 8 elementium. There we go, and I've got some mana steel and elementium. It says you need a beacon. It shows those blocks on here. Don't think it says you have to use these blocks in particular. No, but I am going to need terra steel. which requires the beacon in the first place. So, let's get one of those first. My beacon back down, and do I remember how to get Terra Steel? Mana Steel, Mana Pearl, Mana Diamond. Okay. It needs to be near an active mana pool, doesn't it? So, yeah, we're gonna have to do that again. Do I have any spare of it? I don't think I do. No, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's set this back up again then. And I need my tablet to transfer some of this. There it is. Yes, I'm putting all my stuff away because I'm probably going to die. But now I can't tell how full these are. Okay. Or even what mode they're in. Find out shortly. Okay, that was at least in sparing. That should do. Well, hopefully. Assuming this is in the other mode. It's that way. So, 1, 2, 3. Come on, that's got to be enough, surely. Put this stuff away a bit too soon. Yeah, that's empty. No, these aren't too bad. They could probably take quite a bit more. And there are upgrades, by the way, now that we're in the Alfheim section, to do this kind of charging wirelessly, but we don't need to worry about it just yet. There we go, that's all I needed. So let's put you away. Should be everything I need now, and I just need to sleep, and then let's go and build the arena. Hopefully, again, this boss won't destroy the land, but we shall see. Here we go. So, let's have a look at the book. So I need to build my form, and I need 3 out and 4 to the side. Okay, it's a 9x9. And I have, how much space do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 19. So, counting 5. Start there. So that should be, you know, 1 on the 4th one. It is on the 4th one, so that's 4. And then this will be the corner. Does that look right? Yeah, it looks right to me, so oh, really? Oh. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't throw all of my stuff back in the base. Because I'm actually going to just completely I'm going to completely get things wrong, just such as simple block placement. Of course I am. Let's grab you. There we go. And forgot. Oh. Well, at least I can see it. I must kill another wither and get another one of these. Dum 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 dum. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right then. So, wish me luck. Do I just drop it on here? Do I have to have a mana pool? Shift right click. Okay. Yeah, running away from you. Okay. Avoid the purple. Ow. Go away. Yeah, portal. Yeah. Well, it's down to 40%. I could do with a bow, maybe. Where's your teleport? Ah, withering! Not fair. Not fair. Ow. Die! Haha! See, that wasn't all that hard. Yeah. But the most important of all of that, most importantly, is that we've got the Gaia Spirits. And there's 8 of them. I wasn't expecting to get a couple, but 8 is amazing. Primarily, for one really big reason. Get me a couple of those. Get you. Globetrotter Sash. Oh yeah. Faster movement speed? I think so. Yeah, seems to be pretty fast. Can't go sideways very fast, but running straight on. Absolutely happy. So, great end to this episode, and I've got another yellow heart, which I'll convert back around. These Gaia Spirits, by the way, can be used for a ton of different things. They are used for that golden laurel crown with some leaves, so that will stop me from dying accidentally. And there's a lot of other stuff. I don't need the flight, I've already got that. Don't need Shard of Laputa, that just raises a huge portion of your base up into the sky. Crimson Pendant is an improved fire resistance, but I've already got that, so on something else. And then there's the top tier mana spreader, but that needs a Dragon Stone, which isn't too hard to get. So yeah, I could get the mana spreaders, so that's something to think about. Anyway, that's the end of episode 17. Thanks for watching. Can I actually jump up 3 now? Can. Excellent. So that's the kind of short 4. Nope. No. That's the end of episode 17. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. Let me know what you want to see coming up. Obviously, I'll take all suggestions with a pinch of salt or a barrel of salt. And next episode, what's next? Well, we've got incredible armor, although we've not got the top tier of armor for Blood Magic. That needs a lot more summoning and more boss fights. And we've got the top tier of Botania now, so we can go and do pretty much all kinds of stuff with that. I think I'm going to build another couple of buildings off camera out here. One of them with just this kind of stuff in for constructing stuff, so I don't have to have all these things out here. And the other building for maybe automating the production of, you know, stone and wood, because there's an upgraded version through the portal as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.